Today I'm going to show you how I dress a salad easily with oil and vinegar dressing. Of course, it starts with the lettuce, and I'm using a small head of red oak lettuce. It's just enough for 2 people. To prep it, I remove the core, and then of course rough chop the lettuce into whatever size you prefer. This will be dictated by the type of lettuce you use. For more people, I'll probably use a head of romaine. Then, to wash it, I'm going to use a salad spinner. You can use this just like you would with a colander, where you fill it from the top, but the beauty of a salad spinner is you can click on the top and then fill it through this little hole. Once you have enough water, you simply swish it around and dump it out. When you feel like you've washed it enough, you then use the centrifugal force of the salad spinner to remove the rest of the water from the lettuce. Remove the top and you have washed and wet lettuce ready to go. Transfer this to a bowl, and then you can take a look at how much water you removed from that lettuce. I like to refrigerate the lettuce. It's nice and wet, and by getting it cold, you'll get it very crisped up while you're prepping everything else. Then I prep my veggies, and to be honest, I keep this pretty simple. I'm just using a mini cucumber and a handful of grape tomatoes or cherry tomatoes. Just cut them up into whatever size you prefer, and the veggies also I'm going to just set aside in the fridge because I have other things to do, and I'll come back to this when I am ready. The tools of the trade here are extra virgin olive oil, salt, and red wine vinegar. And I'm going to start with just dressing the greens. Start with the olive oil and put a generous dollop over the greens, and then give them a toss. You know you have enough when the greens are all nice and glossy, but too much would mean that you'll have this giant puddle in the bottom of your bowl. Then add salt. The amount of salt is just enough. To be honest, this takes a little bit of practice, but you'll get it. So put salt, what seems like enough salt in there, and then give it a toss. Then end with the red wine vinegar, and be pretty sparing with this. Give that a toss as well. And then I always recommend, especially as you're getting the hang of this, just give it a taste. And you should taste both the salt and the vinegar. And if you feel like something needs adjusting, just add a little more splash of either salt or the vinegar. Give that a toss, and then your greens are dressed. From here is where I add the veggies. Very lightly mix them up on top. I don't want them sinking to the bottom. And the salad is ready to serve. It's easy, delicious, and healthy. I hope you enjoy.